Cool. And we're live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another fun episode of the JH Show. Today, we have our special guest, Colin, who is a staff member of Alcoholics Unanimous, right?
Correct?
Yeah, cool. And he's a stoner, just like me. And so,
Oh,
oh, what's up? So, glad to have you on. Bro,
It's hard.
I,
Oh,
bro,
make
I
me
am so
experience
high right
hard
now.
time.
yeah, you got the
Uh,
reference. Fuck yeah.
you got it. No.
It's
So,
in one of my YouTube videos, actually. I referenced that exactly.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So,
I do that to gear sometimes. Just say it's hard. Oh.
yeah.
Dude,
So
usually when people are
stupid.
like hitting their vapes really loud, I'll just be like, dude, Vape Nation, dude.
Oh, vape
Yeah.
nation. Oh.
Yeah, we are chilling. We're high. We just finished watching Bong Appetit, and it was the competition between three competitors trying to impress the judges, and then the one competitor that won. There's like one winner in the final out of all the dishes that they provide. Uh, it was pretty wild. It was really cool to see how they infuse all this shit. What do you think?
And they weren't just like contestants. They were actual like I don't know. I don't want to call them like a master chef
No,
because I don't
yeah,
know if
they're
that's the right
they're
term.
they're
But these
pretty.
guys were like,
Uh,
Yeah, they're
they were
chefs.
definitely connoisseurs
Yeah,
for,
they're
like, I mean,
connoisseurs.
of
yeah.
marijuana, most certainly they were
Yeah,
connoisseurs
Mm-hmm.
of some way, shape, or form. And they definitely had they seemed like they had some culinary experience. I mean, there was the one black dude, and he said that he and his wife were the first ones to open up their first dispensary. Was it a dispensary?
yeah, I
It was
think
either a
I
so.
dispensary
don't
or a
recall.
restaurant that served
That
cannabis
served
dishes.
cannabis. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So that was cool. And man, there was that really weird, wacky judge. He was that guy was weird. You remember that dude? That God, he
With the
made all
sunglasses?
yeah, he made all kinds of
Yeah.
Yeah.
weird. Yeah, that guy was.
It's like the dude who brings a pair of sunglasses. He looked like the guy at a poker game who always
Yeah, I
wears
thought
the
that too.
sunglasses.
Right.
Yes, very much so.
He
Poker
had like
Yeah.
face
a flat
vibes.
brim cap and yeah, he was very poker faced, wasn't he, the whole time?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that judge.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, he's like, we're here to do the show. Cool,
I don't know, man. I feel like part of the fun is seeing how high the judges get,
Oh,
though.
yeah.
Yeah, I would
So
agree with that.
Yeah,
every round. So there was a like round one, it was like a starter course, like nothing too much, and then the
I
middle
missed that
meal.
one.
The middle meal was like the kind of main course, and then the last meal they had was the desserts. And they infused
How many milligrams did they say for all three courses? Wasn't it like 2 ounces?
Yeah, so throughout all three, that's how much. It was like,
2 fucking ounces.
yeah. Well, no, that was the one dude had brought 2 ounces for himself to
Oh, I thought that's how
use.
many they planned for like the
No,
whole thing.
no, I don't know how much. That's just how much he brought for himself. So, because
Two
each of
fucking
them,
ounces though.
because
That's wild.
yeah, because and that could be in more than just like that could be flour, that could be THC.
Yeah.
It's a lot though. So, um, yeah.
Goddamn, I'd be lying if I say that none of that shit looked delicious,
Oh
though.
my God,
Oh
it
my.
looks so good.
Very, very good.
All
Bro,
right.
I'm a real picky eater. Like, when it comes to like certain textures and temperatures of foods, like
Yeah.
raw vegetables and me have a very complicated relationship, dude.
Yeah.
But um fucking yo, I'm not gonna lie, I would have eaten every single bite of that shit. That shit
Oh
looks
yeah.
so good.
That shit be bussin'. I mean,
Especially the fried cannabis leaves with the
oh.
fucking the keef salt,
Oh
dude.
yeah.
He that man straight made kale chips out of pot leaves.
I know. That was crazy. Oh my
Fucking
God. And then
wild.
Wiz Khalifa's there, so they invited Wiz Khalifa for the last little bit. Wiz Khalifa comes in and he's like, "Hey, what's up?" Because he's like a stoner. Like he's one of the stoner like everybody knows that Wiz Khalifa
He's an
smokes. Like
icon, man.
icon,
He's
Yeah,
an
icon.
he
Yeah, yeah,
is.
icon.
yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like next to Snoop Dogg, he's probably
Yeah,
one of the most
yeah,
Yeah.
famous stoners on the planet.
yeah.
I would agree with that.
Right.
Bro,
So
speaking of Snoop Dogg, just real quick, a little tidbit here. Somebody was talking about like, man, oh, yo, you know what? I
he's
think I was
playing
watching
at the
Seth
Super
Rogen on
Bowl.
Hot Ones about how he's smoked with Snoop Dogg plenty of times, and they did a charity event or some shit,
Yeah.
and he was just like, yo, man, yeah, seriously, like if you're over here saying that you have a bad life, like if you've smoked with Snoop Dogg, how bad of a life can you really have? You know, like
Right.
True.
that is not
Right.
an aspect of your life that describes somebody who has lived a bad life.
Yeah. Yeah, I
It
know, it's crazy.
was just a funny tidbit. My bad, my
Yeah.
bad. Back to Wiz though.
But yeah, so Wiz Khalifa comes into this show, and he's like, "Oh man, I haven't been this high in like 5 months." Like he got fucked up.
Yeah. He was like,
Oh
"This is the
Yeah.
highest
man,
I've been all month." Yeah.
yeah,
Hmm.
he was so high. Oh, he was like, "Let's get right into the dessert." He was so excited
Yeah.
because
He was
like
there for it, man.
yeah, he was there for it. So the desserts come out and oh my God, those desserts look busted. I was
Yeah, there was
oh
one that was like cheesecake and brownie,
The
and then there
yeah,
was like a
brownie
banana
the
cheesecake,
bread
brownie
pudding
dude.
or
cheesecake.
something.
Oh
Oh
my god.
man, that thing looks
He
so
infused the
good.
berries with fucking. What did he
Yeah.
infuse it with?
Smoke, like
So
THC smoke.
yeah, he smoked some of the buds
Yeah,
and smoked the berries like how people would smoke with wood chips on
yeah,
like meat or
yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
fucking
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
vegetables or some shit.
So
So
it's
like they
infused that
had the
way.
aroma of smoked weed, which like the smoke
Yeah.
of I'm like, ah, bro.
Yeah, it's
Just to
crazy.
add that extra aroma to the whole dish,
Yeah.
probably just threw it all together, you know?
Yeah, that smaller guy was like really good, He was, he was kind of nerdy, but man, he made some cool meals. There's like,
The really white guy,
yeah, the
the
white
kind of
guy.
thick dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
He made
He
some
dude,
cool
Yeah, the
oh
meals.
man.
Canadian dude.
Yeah, the Canadian, that's the
Yeah.
thing, man, is like bro, Canadians go hard, bro. Like
Yeah.
Canadians go fucking hard.
Oh, and they swore that wacky dude, he was going to he, there was one, I think it was the middle course, like the main course meal. He cranked it up and gave them way too much THC and they were really high and they felt like his meal was the one that did that. So they docked him points for that because they were like, "Oh, you were
Oh, they
trying to
got like
yeah,
almost like it
they
could
were
be too
like,
much of a high
yeah,
for some
right.
people.
Right. So they docked him points for that because he was trying to like crank it up, but um,
Mm, mm.
they're like they want a well-balanced meal, one that brings you up just a bit and down. That's why you mix Jesus, CBD with THC. I cannot talk
Yeah,
tonight,
yeah.
I swear.
It's
Bruh.
good, bro. We have
Uh,
all had those days where we can't English properly, you
I
know?
know.
Oh yes.
Uh,
But
yeah.
that's interesting that both CBD and THC come from the same plant
Yeah,
and
I
they
know. And
balance you
one,
out.
yeah, one will bring you up, one will kind of bring you back down. The more it's kind of balanced. It's really interesting how the science works, but um, that's nice. Uh, so the desserts they were a little more because it's a dessert. I think that it's kind of like the
Yeah, it's
finishing
the last
touch.
meal.
It's the last meal. It's the finishing touch, and they added a little more THC and kind of crank it up a little
Mm-hmm.
more. And man, I would love to have to be able to the thought that maybe in the future, when people are all just okay with weed, because it's getting there. People are starting to realize it's good.
There's so many beneficial
There's
elements
so
to
many
it. I mean,
beneficial
Yeah.
things. And I think at some point in the future, we may fully legalize it because people realize what it can do. And then, if we get to that, it would be amazing to be able to walk into a store that sell, like, imagine going to Cold Stone and they have a weed option on the
oh,
menu. You know how fucking cool that would be. You know?
Uh,
Dude,
I love a
Uh,
hot
Cold
ice
Stone.
cream.
oh man, I, I I got Cold Stone the other day, and I was like, this is so good. It's the
Dude,
best ice
man,
cream.
I literally have a Cold Stone right down the street from my work, and now you guys
Uh,
are gonna make me go and walk into
uh,
that fucking bitch
I
and get
know.
goddamn ice
I
cream.
love Cold
Cause yo,
Uh,
Stone.
we talked to, I think he's either the manager or the store owner, but I'm a barista, and he comes and grabs a coffee almost like every morning he
Yeah,
works. So I get to talk to him, and I've gotten to know him a little bit through my manager, who's kind of, they've shot the shit between each other, and I've just been kind of there. And he's
yeah,
a nice dude, so I like to pick up on people that I like so that I can, serve good customers better. And
right.
yeah, man, I might have to go pay him a visit.
Yeah.
well, take a bite from me, cause dude, I don't have a Cold Stone for like 40
Yo,
minutes
Cold
for
Stone
me.
is so good. It
Main
is the best.
top two ice cream flavors
Birthday
for
cake
both of you.
bash.
Go.
Birthday cake bash is my favorite. It's so
Okay, and
good.
then what's the second one?
I like their mint chocolate chip. It's pretty bossy.
Okay. Jaden.
I would have to say cookies and cream number one since forever, and then
That
the
shit's
second one
Okay.
is
busted.
like it's like turtle tracks or whatever. It's got the little chocolate caramel
Yeah, yeah,
turtles in it with
yeah.
like the salt.
Oh yeah.
Those are so
Okay. We're getting
yummy. About to say,
fancy here. We're getting okay.
Oh yeah.
sorry,
Bless you.
I would have
No,
You're
muted
you're
my
good.
mic in
good.
Bless you.
VR chat, but I can't mute Discord that
Yeah.
quickly.
You're good. You're good, bro. Oh shit. But
I just
yeah.
noticed you have a little BMO
I
on your
think
shoulder there.
I'm a pretty. Oh yeah, dude. I don't go anywhere without my BMO. Adventure Time is like my favorite show or animated
Fuck
series
yeah.
of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing. If
So
if neither of you have finished it, you definitely should.
I have
It's
not
let's
amazing.
finished it.
let's talk about how we kind of met. Because I want to like tell the viewers like the story of how Colin came on the show. Because it was like, because I DJ'd for Alcoholics Unanimous, and I've DJ'd there for quite a few times. But what was it that like? How did we first meet?
How we first met?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Do you remember?
Shit, dude.
You're
Maybe
unmuted in
did we
VR
meet
chat.
in
Oh
VR
yeah,
chat?
you're
Oh,
you're
my bad,
unmuted
my
and
bad.
VR.
Force a habit. Force a
You're
habit.
good.
All good, all
Uh,
good.
um, did we meet in VR chat?
Yeah.
Fuck, man. It might have just been one of those
Help a
nights where I
stoner
was
out,
really
Gear.
fucking
How'd y'all
drunk.
meet?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Refresh my memory.
it
Give
was
me a refresher course.
okay. We were hanging out. It was I DJ'd for Monday night, the Monday night event Alcoholics Unanimous has, and I was high as fuck, and I was running around the room because I don't remember doing this because I was out of my fucking head. I was running around the room and I kept saying to everybody, "I am so high," and then I'd run to a different group and I'm like, "Yo, what up?" Yo, I'm high as shit. And I just kept going back and forth between groups of people at Alcoholics Unanimous. And
It's your
that's where I
catchphrase,
ran into
dude.
you.
That's your catchphrase, dude.
Yeah. No, it was
No
great.
shit. If you said you were high as shit, I probably showed you the green room, unless we just had the couch at that
You
point.
just had the couch at that point, but I've been chilling
Oh,
up
okay,
there
okay.
every time. Yeah. Oh my
Oh
God.
yeah, dude, that's the spot, man. That's my home
Yeah,
right there.
it's
That
great.
that is that's my safe space.
So, Carson was on a couple weeks ago, and it was fun to have him on because he explained he kind of leaked it for everybody because he his your idea of putting like a pot leaf as a bat symbol on the floor, like a pot leaf light on
Yeah.
like a toggle for that to signal like, hey, 420, let's go.
Yeah, like maybe some strobe lights or something
Right.
just so that it like catches somebody's eye.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be like right in your face. It's probably going to hit like the walls or
Yeah.
something.
Right.
We'll figure it out. But we're trying to get some audio attached to it as
Oh
well.
yeah. Oh,
We just
gotta get
haven't come across the right sample yet. So,
gotta get some Snoop Dogg for sure.
oh, dude, but we're trying to get like a custom thing said. Yo, maybe Snoop Dogg's on Fiverr, dude. Maybe I could hire
That
Snoop
would
Dogg
be
on
sick.
Fiverr to say
That'd be
420 cheers.
crazy. Oh, that would be crazy.
That would be
That
wild
would
as
be fucking
fuck.
crazy.
Oh
Yo,
my god.
listen, our 420 special is gonna be fucking crazy.
I
I'm
was
so
about to ask
excited.
Dude.
about that. Are you coming to that, Colin?
Yeah, Colin's gonna
Yeah, oh,
be there.
definitely, yeah. That's so far ahead. I'll put in a time off slip, and I'll just take the 20th and well, shit, man, I could just take the 21st off,
Yeah,
and like I'll be here. We can chill, we can smoke, fucking
yeah, it's gonna be. So
yeah,
we're gonna
all
go
that
for
good
two
shit.
hours. We're gonna go for 2 hours because we're gonna be high as shit, bro.
I'm so
Uh,
excited for
uh,
this.
I
I
mean, I'm pretty high right now. I'm
like
not gonna
I
lie.
am too, bro. But I'm talking like I'm gonna take a tolerance break just for a week before 420, so that when we get there, I'm gonna be fucked up.
I feel like it'll be like one of those like marathon things where people like raise money and shit, and like they
Uh,
just kind of run out of shit to do, so it just becomes kind of chaotic,
I
and like
know.
people are just like phoning in, and people are so stoned. Like, take it away, Jaden. I'm too fucking high for this.
I hit my little pen here.
Yeah, it's gonna be wild. Yes, cheers, ladies and gentlemen.
Who else is gonna be
Oh,
joining us?
I
Oh,
need to
never mind.
breathe.
Go ahead.
Carson, hopefully. I want to get Carson on. Carson, if you're watching this, we want you on for 420. So we would love to have Carson on. And
Yeah,
then
dude, Carson has a bunch of good stoner stories, man.
oh yeah, and then gotta have Colin. And then Tiger. Hopefully Wolf. I would love to have Wolf on for that one. So. Because Wolf gets too high, bro. Wolf gets
Yeah, he
fucked.
does. He gets so high, he like completely blanks on the episodes. Like he was
Yeah,
there, but remembers nothing.
yeah,
The
like,
man's in outer space.
yeah, but man, man, Alcoholics Unanimous is such a fun place to just hang out, especially at the weed couch. It's great.
My home,
Uh,
dude.
Hell yeah.
It has been for fucking ever since I met Baseaholic and he introduced me to like Captain Zyro and all them, and then we met with Carson maybe like anywhere from 3 to 6 months after that. You know how
Yeah,
VR chat time goes. Shit
yeah,
seems to happen so quickly,
it's
Yeah.
crazy. It's crazy.
shit seems like it takes forever, but it's only been like a couple months.
Right. Yeah. And you always come out with more custom avatars all the time. Like every time I see you, you've even got more custom ones, and I'm like, those are sick.
Oh,
I
dude, this
love it.
this is actually a pretty old avatar. I haven't bought a new
Really?
model in a couple of months.
Yeah. But all of them are
Yep,
like
I've just been
vibrant. I
reusing old
love it.
models because I it's been so long since I've touched them that it's kind of like it's like fresh again,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fun
And I
though.
will say I definitely had bought a lot of models in the past
Yeah.
when I was a car salesman. I mean, it was just it was good money, man. I would be lying if I said I didn't miss that job. The
Yeah.
money was good.
Huh. That's awesome. Well, I mean, they just all these avatars look sick, and I love it. All of them
I
are vibrant
appreciate
and
that, man.
they're very
I
nice.
usually just go for like a walking acid trip vibe. That's
Yeah.
usually
Yeah,
what I'm
that's
going
great.
for. So
That's awesome. Oh man, it's been fun to like just hang out and vibe this afternoon. And like watching that cooking show, I got so hungry. I was like, oh man,
Oh my
how am
god.
I gonna
oh
make
man, you better believe
it?
I'm cooking something up right after
Oh
this, dude.
yeah,
I had no lunch, no dinner. I'm ready.
yeah. Oh man, it's gonna be. I'm gonna go get some ice cream for sure after this.
Bro, I wish
I
I
hate
had
you.
ice cream.
Oh, I
So
want
hey,
ice
Jim.
cream. I love it. Hey, you could, DoorDash or something. I'm sorry,
No,
guys.
I can't. No, I can't. They don't come out to my fucking back road, dude. I
Damn.
get nothing.
Damn. That sucks. Uh,
Very much so.
well, that stinketh. But, oh. Bro, I'm too high. All
I'm
right.
using that. I'm using that.
Uh, what? Using
That
what?
stinketh. I'm using
Okay.
that. That stinketh. Sorry.
Uh,
Oh, Jaden humor. That shit kills me. Just the little
I didn't.
things, the
I
nonchalant
didn't.
things.
Yeah, I was just about to say I didn't find it as funny as I did your reaction
yeah,
to
I
how
know.
funny
That's
you
what I was
found it.
saying. I was like, oh
Cause like,
shit.
look, I
I
swear to
mean, it's
God,
good.
dude, Gear, I bet he's high right now,
I
and I
am
guarantee you
very
he
high.
doesn't understand how funny that was when he said he wasn't trying to be that funny, but
No,
he
I
said it,
wasn't.
and in that context, it was funny as hell.
Okay,
As someone who's not
fair enough.
high,
I got
that
you
was
on that.
fucking
Okay.
hilarious. That stinketh. How often do
When
you
it's
hear
unintentional
someone
humor,
say
it is
that?
definitely extra. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Uh,
Dude, okay, like for me, like when I go around about my business during the day, I'll be quoting TikTok sounds or Vine references or whatever.
oh shit.
Now, when I fucking burn myself while I'm cooking, I'll just stop. That stinketh. Like whatever. Like it's gonna affect my life now.
Oh shit.
Anyway,
That's a
enough about that.
soundbite. He made a fucking soundbite. All right.
Yeah.
Oh
That
shit.
stinketh.
I'm a soundbite now, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my eyes are watering, bro. You had me tearing up.
Dude,
Oh,
speaking of
I'm laughing
speaking of
so
eye
hard.
watering, I bought some
Uh,
eye lube today, and my eyes have never blinked so flawlessly before
eye
in my life.
lube?
What in the
Yeah.
What?
fuck is eye lube?
Yeah, it's clear. I think it's by Clear Eyes or something, but it's like eye lubrication. So basically, like when your eyes are really dry, you just like put a few. So like when you're smoking, or if you wake up from a nap and you're like really dehydrated, drop some of them in, and I swear it's like WD-40 for your eyelids. It just like blinking like.
Yo,
What the
okay,
fuck? That
so
sounds so
not
weird.
even kidding. Have you guys ever tried those menthol eye drops?
Oh,
Yes, they will
whoa.
bring you
Dude,
back.
bro, that shit fucking is
Mm-hmm.
so
Mm-hmm.
good. Like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
you go up and you look at the bottle, and the bottle literally says minty taste on the bottle, and you're like, what? What the fuck, minty
Taste it with
taste?
your
What the fuck are you
eyes.
talking about? They're
Right.
like, yeah, no, you understand once you try them bitches, because you
Yep.
fucking put that shit in, and you're just like, ah,
It gets in your
ah,
sinuses, dude. Like
ah,
it
and then
changes
like,
everything.
it's like four
Shit.
seconds of and then you get the
Man's
oh,
like,
Yep.
fucking.
Yep.
and then like yeah, exactly, you're just your whole fucking view on life changes. Like
Yeah. It
that
brings you
shit
back,
gives
dude.
you a fucking pep boost, man.
It's
When I
almost
went to
like,
Japan, we got some, and like my dad, I hadn't tried them. I couldn't read Japanese. He gave me the bottle, and it's shaped like a small diamond. He's like, "Here, use these. They'll bring you back." And I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" I put them back, and I was like, "Oh fuck! Why did I do this?" Oh, wait a minute. Oh, hold on a minute. Wait. Hear me out. This is way better than regular eye drops. I feel like someone just gave my entire eyeball LASIK surgery, and I can see better.
oh
Like I
shit.
fucking, it just changes everything, dude.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
They're
Damn,
insane, dude.
that's
They
crazy.
sell them here in America now.
Huh. Man,
But
like,
yeah, I
Yeah, it's
mean,
an
like, it'd
experience,
probably
dude.
be really good
It's like,
for like festivals and shit.
oh,
yes, it's like
oh
whatever that
my
shit they use to
God.
like wake people up who are
Well, no,
overdosing,
so
but
they
at a much
make,
lower scale.
if you're doing like festivals and shit, they make eye drop LSD.
Oh, ooh.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Fuck.
whoa, Captain,
I feel
slow
like that
down
would
there.
fuck you up so much worse than
I
like any
Yeah.
other
enjoy
type
a
of
good
Yeah.
LSD.
I enjoy
Yeah.
a good tab or two to get me to the spiritual place I need to be, and then just cruise from there,
Right.
man. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I definitely don't need to be doing
You
eye
don't want to
drops all day
lose
of
your
that shit.
mind.
Like,
God, I
Yeah.
feel like I would go
but I
blind from
mean,
that
like,
Yeah,
yo,
shit.
that
man, if
shit
I'm
would
rolling in
fuck
the
you
crowd,
up.
like, and I don't have the little the Vicks inhaler, yeah, dude, some fucking menthol eye drops. Menthol really helps when you're rolling, dude. Makes you roll
Yeah.
harder. So,
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah.
I feel like I would just look like a deer in the headlights if I was rolling and did that. I'd be like, "Are my eyes still
oh
there? Are they
man,
burned off? Am I
dude,
blind?"
Right?
I caught my cousin spacing out in the crowd once, and I looked back. I saw his face, and he was just zoned out, standing
Yeah.
perfectly still, staring at the stage. And then, like, I look at him, and I just start laughing, and then he looks at me. He's rolling balls, and he just gets this dumb grin on his face because he's fucking rolling his face up, dude. I could go on and on and
Uh,
on about festival experiences, man.
yeah.
Actually, fucking, I remember I had a whole bunch of raw cones at my house
Oh
before we
shit.
went to the festival, and
Oh
my
shit.
buddy had a raw trident. So I had a
Oh
king
shit.
cone. I had a king cone which held like fuck man. No, I had two king cones which held like an eighth each. And
Holy
then my
shit.
buddy brought another cone and it was like the mega king cone and it held a quad. So we put the mega king in the middle and the two kings on the side and we sparked it all up in between
Wow.
like 15 people, bro. I'm not even kidding
Holy
you. Like
shit.
80% of the people that were there cashed out on like the second hit
I'll
because
bet.
that shit
Holy
fucking
fuck.
ripped, bro. Oh my God.
Holy shit.
Jesus.
That would be insane. Because I remember the one from, what is that movie? Pineapple Express. That's the first, like, triple tree, like, I've seen. I was like, oh
Oh
shit.
yeah, what is it? The cross blunt, right?
Yeah. The cross
Yeah, yeah.
joint.
No,
Yeah.
this was like a wooden contraption that like was shaped like a chicken foot almost.
Oh.
And there was the mouthpiece and the holes carved in the middle so that you could have airflow go through it and
So
then
they held the
holes on each
blunts.
toe.
Oh shit. So
Yeah,
they hold the
yeah.
blunts. That's badass.
Yeah, it was
Holy
super
shit.
sick, dude. Man, that was probably one of the times I've been like the highest in my
Oh,
entire life, bro. But I
yeah.
mean, what better setting to do that at than a
Right.
Then a
music
fucking
festival, you know?
festival. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit. That would be awesome. Yeah, no, I want to go to a festival. There's one in July here in the city that I'm like, I want to go so bad, but
Okay. Okay.
uh
Yeah, I typically try to go to Electric Forest
yeah.
music festival out in Michigan because
Yeah.
that place has changed my fucking life, dude. Like
Yeah,
on a good
I've
note.
heard that's big. So, out
Bro, it's
there.
not even the size of it. The music's good,
Yeah.
but it's not what it's all about, man. Like fucking drop, like I said, drop a tab or two, go take a walk in the forest, man. You'll meet one of the most beautiful souls you've ever met, and have just a really like
Wow.
spiritual connection and experience. And
That sounds
I
amazing.
mean, it's happened to me twice, bro. It's
That's
happened to me
crazy.
twice. Like
That's
that place,
awesome.
that place literally, I mean, I'm not talking like sorcery and fucking fireball, lightning bolt, but that place has made me believe in magic in a way, bro. Because like the way that people connect at that place is
That's beautiful.
insane.
Yeah.
It reminds me a lot of VR chat and how well people connect with each other in VR chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
That would be
definitely
awesome.
stuff to mention.
Yeah, that's the thing is like what what do you think that stuff does to our minds? Like what are we really seeing when we're on, LSD or something like that?
Tell me how somebody made that shit in a lab. How do
I
they figure that
know.
shit out?
Well, and
In what, the
the dude that discovered it accidentally discovered it. He was trying to
How do you
make
accidentally
he
discover
was
that
trying to
shit?
make glue for post-it notes cuz post-its just blew up. And he fucked up the recipe and created LSD. Yeah.
How do
No
you,
way.
wow.
Yeah.
No
Yeah,
way.
that's pretty fucking out there, man.
Yeah, that's pretty far fetched.
And
I'm
then they
sorry to say.
proceeded to use it as like a fucking mind control like
Yeah.
device.
It's fucking wild.
But you
Yeah.
had asked what really happens when we're on LSD, and like
It's so
I don't know, man. I guess it just depends on like how much you've taken at a time and the
yeah.
experiences you've had. But from everybody that I've talked to who's actually like done it, is it brings you to like another plane of
Yeah.
existence and
Yeah. a
understanding.
hundred percent.
Um,
A
Because of
hundred
the
and
ego
percent.
death.
A
like
hundred percent.
I almost as if it's like, I'm not trying to get like too, witch doctor or anything, but like another like realm, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like
no, for sure.
I would
it's
definitely
almost like
say of consciousness,
Of
a new realm
consciousness,
of
of
yeah, a different
consciousness.
consciousness.
form of
Yeah,
consciousness. Most definitely is a very good
definitely.
way to put it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I mean, without any training, without any mindfulness training or awareness or mental health, anything, when I did it, like, 5 years ago, before I was the person that I was today, it showed me all of the things like that, I disliked about myself or that were keeping
Yeah.
me back or
Oh, yeah.
etc. But it showed me these things without external advice or a therapist or anything, and I was
Right.
like, holy shit,
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
having those skills, it's like I can do that
Well, I
without it.
mean,
But yeah.
that's like,
Yeah.
that's why, there are definitely cases of microdosing that have been working
Oh,
really
yeah.
well for like,
Mm-hmm.
addicts of different kinds or
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
PTSD patients.
Yeah.
Um, they just get like this clarity and they're just like, yo,
Well,
like
it
the
breaks you
PTSD people,
down
they're just
and
like, they get
like
to a point where if it works for them, they're just like, oh my God,
it's an
like that shit's in the
experience.
past for me. I
It's
don't
an
have to worry about this
experience.
anymore. I can just
Right.
move on.
Yeah, it's an
And like
experience.
it
It's
gives
so tough.
people like clarity. It's crazy. It's crazy. I
Yeah.
definitely understand why they call it like the third eye drug, the mind's
Yeah.
eye drug, because you
Yeah.
definitely
Well,
have
it's an
like
experience. I
a
felt
different and more expanded understanding of a lot of things that happen. Um, my first true acid trip actually made me like kind of a lot more open to like the power of crystals and shit like that. I'm
huh.
not like
Well, I
huge
found
into
like
that scene, but like my friends sent me a sunstone and they were like, it'll bring you good luck. And I was like, yo, fuck yeah. And I wore that shit every day for a year, you know?
yeah, I tripped in the forest once and it is so weird. There's like a magic. It sounds weird, but like you guys have been saying, like your third eye's open and we're just sitting there just in this forest vibing, having a good time, and it was so fucking peaceful, you know. Just
Now,
me
were
and
you
some
on
buddies.
shrooms or acid?
Acid, yeah, good time.
Hell yeah,
I
dude.
feel
And
like
that's sorry, go ahead.
I've never done shrooms, but I can just say that my experience with acid is it's very, and I don't know. I know it's a very personal experience between every single individual who takes it. It's going to affect them differently.
Right.
But as someone who is very introspective on a daily basis, acid is like 100 times more introspective. And it's like whatever my emotions and my thoughts are, it completely shapes my entire
Oh,
reality and
for sure,
perception of
for
reality.
sure.
And
Yeah,
so if I was out in the woods, I definitely feel like I would be almost like an Adam and Eve type thing, like just connected to nature, like naked
yeah.
in the eye of existence. I don't know.
It's pretty wild, cause like,
And I think that's kind of. Oh, sorry, man. I'm not trying to
no,
talk
no,
over
go
y'all.
for it. Yeah, no, yeah, go ahead.
That's actually why I like Electric Forest so much, is because you have all the stages, you have all the food, you have everybody raging the fuck out, and there's a stage. Well, there's also the forest, the actual forest, where they like about 10 feet up high to 15 feet up high, they'll cut all the branches off of these like pine trees, fir trees, whatever they are. They look like Christmas trees, and they'll cut up like 15 feet of the way all the branches in like this little patch of forest for maybe a couple of thousand people to fit at once,
That's crazy.
and this whole area they have all kinds of like trippy um like setups, like these wooden builds of like there's was this oh man, what's the fucking word for it? It was like a polygonal bubble, right? That
Oh
Oh
had like
wow.
shit.
holes cut out in each side of it, and there were benches on the inside of it. And
Oh
there are
man.
these volunteer workers. I don't know if they're volunteer workers or what, because I've never. They always stay in character, but whether it's like fairy creatures or like people on big stilts acting like some sort of jester, there's always people out in the forest acting all wacky and like
Yeah.
trying to make a good trip for somebody. and I was sitting inside this bubble, and like, yo, okay, like, the Jawas from Star Wars, the little
Yeah.
hooded
Yeah.
dudes. So swear to you, bro, like they were real, they were tangible. I was
Oh
only
my
on
God.
mushrooms, right? And I'm sitting
Holy
here
shit.
inside of this bubble, and this group of
Oh
these like
man.
Jawa squirrel type looking creatures come up to me, and they're all like just like looking at me acting like fucking critters, dude. And like I'm just sitting here tripping on mushrooms, and I'm just like, oh my god, this is amazing. Like what do I do? So I had my backpack next to me. I had some trail mix in there, and I took the trail mix out, and I like held it out, and they all started grabbing it out of my fucking hands,
Oh
dude.
man.
How
And
many
it was
shrooms were
just like,
you on?
dude,
Oh,
no, I only took like an eighth. Like there was no way that I hallucinated that at all. There's
I was about to
not
say because
a
I've done a
single fucking
fuckload of
way.
acid and I've never
yeah.
hallucinated shit like that.
No, it was not a hallucination. It was one of those volunteer people. They were
Oh, I
doing
thought
like
you
a
were trying
group
to describe
thing.
a hallucination. My
No,
B.
no, not at all. This actually happened
Yeah.
I would have
while
lost my
I was
shit. I would have
on
started
while I
crying
was
because that
on
was such a beautiful
mushrooms.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and like the year before that, there were like these pixie girls that would run around and just act very impish,
Mm.
And
Yeah.
there was I'm sitting again in the bubble, but this was the year prior to the Jawa guys, and they give this girl a card, and they're like chanting them on, do it, yeah, do it, do it, do it, do it. She's gonna do it. She gets up. She's like, they're gonna do it. She's gonna do it. Oh my god! And she picks the girl next to her up and just starts cradling her like a baby. And I'm just like, what the fuck? The girls all start cheering, and then they all just run away. And I'm like, what
What the
the
fuck?
fuck
Dude,
just
I want to go
happened?
to this so
And
bad.
she shows me the card, and it just says, "You've been cordially invited to cradle a friend like a baby."
Oh my God.
That's
And I'm just like,
amazing.
oh, I'm like, I don't know what just happened, but that's fucking awesome, Like,
That is
dude, this
awesome.
place is unbelievable, dude. And like, I'm telling you, the people I've met in the forest, um, have changed my life.
That's
Changed
awesome.
my life.
And what's this called? It's up in Michigan. What's it called?
Electric Forest Music Festival.
Yep.
Electric Forest Music Festival. Well, there you have
Yep.
it, folks. If you're into that type of shit, this sounds like a fucking oasis waiting for you.
Yep. Good
It's
time.
the place to be, man. Even if
Pricey
it's
though.
not the place for you, it will
Tickets are
become it. It will
expensive, aren't
become the
they?
place for you.
If you're open and ready for
Yeah.
it, for sure.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
There are definitely some people I'm trying to pull out of their comfort zone. People I know
Yes.
personally, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually trying to. I'm gonna try my damnedest to get everybody to go to Electric Forest for the AU meetup next year for
Oh
2023.
Jesus.
Oh, wow, that would
I
be
mean,
sick.
Holy
it's
shit.
expensive, bro, but like, I mean, we all had such a good time at the last AU meetup, and then the next one's coming up soon. We're gonna have an even better time, and like to bring the people from my home here on to my home in real life would
Yeah.
just be
That would
Two
be
worlds
one of the
colliding.
most
crazy.
exactly. It'd be one of
That
the
would be
most
crazy.
beautiful experiences I could ever have. I truly believe.
Especially at a place like the Electric Forest. That sounds like just the
Yeah,
best
Holy
possible
shit.
scenario.
I would be down as fuck. When is it? The this next one,
sorry, I
do you
was hitting my
know?
pen.
Oh, you're good.
So it usually takes place in like the end of July. It's either June or July. I always get the two mixed up when it comes to the actual festival itself. But it's either June or July, the very end of it.
Yo, I would
And
be so
I
down.
mean, you're
I would
definitely going to have to take like a full week off,
yeah.
because you're going to be there for 4 days.
Yeah.
We do like a pre-day pass. Um, but like I said, man, it's expensive. It's expensive. It really is.
Yeah.
But even on my wage as a barista right now, I'm willing to try and save up and
That would
hopefully
be cool.
and yeah, hopefully get like group camping. The group camping's kind of where it gets pricey, but
Yeah,
it's all so worth it, man.
that's
Just the
crazy.
experiences and the stories you can bring back with you and the
Oh
memories
yeah.
you'll have
And
forever.
where
Holy
else on
shit.
earth do you get to experience
Yeah.
that type of
Holy
shit on a
shit.
yearly basis?
Exactly,
You know.
Oh,
exactly. And I think that's kind of why it's the people that go there that make it what it is.
right.
Yeah, exactly. Because you're all
Um,
going for the same reason.
Yeah.
exactly, yeah. And I mean, I've just like I said, I've met so many strangers at that festival that are
Strangers that
just
you.
truly
Yeah.
genuine
Yeah.
human beings.
Yeah.
Um, one of my first
Yeah.
festivals I ever went to was North Coast Music Festival out here in Chicago. Very small, very intimate. There's only like 3 stages. It didn't cover more than like a whole like 6 block radius. You know, it
Okay.
was really
Yeah.
small. And fucking, I met this couple, dude, when I was having a really bad roll on Molly. I
Ooh.
walked up to this couple, and they just, you know, they were just chilling, and they looked really calm. They looked comfortable. There was a seat on the bench next to them, and I was like, "Yo, guys, I'm like kind of having a bad trip right now. Can I sit with you guys for a little bit?" I sat down with them. I shot the shit with them for a while. Austin and Liz, fucking, I love those guys. But Austin and Liz, they were great people, and they just started chatting with me. You know, like they could tell that I was having a bad time, and they were just like, "Yo, man, so like, where are you from?" Blah blah blah. You know, they were just
Yeah.
hitting me with that friendly vibe.
Yep.
I
That's
met
awesome.
them. I met them. What was it? Friday, and then Saturday. At the end of Friday, they're like, "Yo, dude, meet us at the bench that you met us at tomorrow at noon, and we'll hit it up tomorrow." And I was like, "Yo, fuck yeah, dude, let's do
Hell
it."
That's
yeah.
awesome.
And so we did the same shit the next day. They introduced me to one of my favorite artists that I had never seen before, and now they're one of my favorites. Um, and then by the end of the festival, they go, "Yo, bro, you have to come with us to Electric Forest next year." And they described how great it was and all this stuff. And I'm like, wow, dude, like I'm so honored. I only just met you guys, and you guys are already, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
inviting
Oh,
me
it's a
Yeah.
very loving
into your
community.
group like this.
Bro, it's a very
Bro,
loving
it's
community.
They're all just want to,
it's
bask
Yeah.
in
unlike
wholeness
anything I've
and
Yeah.
ever
togetherness.
experienced in my entire life, dude. Just the love that you get from people in that
Yeah.
setting
Yes.
We're a
is
bunch of
unmatched, man.
very relaxed and nice
Yes.
people, and I love being stoned all the time, and I get high as shit,
Yeah.
and I'm very
Well, you
friendly,
can do that at
bro.
a music festival.
I know, bro. I get high
And
Yeah.
as
then meet
shit.
more like-minded
Oh,
people with the
oh
same
yeah.
goals
I'm
and
gonna
Exactly.
party, bro. I party like crazy. I get it. I get way too lit at those events. Like, uh, any event, whether
I
it's
mean,
like,
I'll get really fucked up like one of the nights where like I'll drink a lot or I'll smoke a lot,
yeah,
but typically I'll just like cruise a buzz and then do my psychedelics for like my, you know, whatever experience. Usually I'll end
right,
up doing like psychedelics or whatever the fuck I'm doing. It depends on what I'm doing. Psychedelics, if I'm chilling at camp, that's usually what I'm trying to do. But if
yeah,
I'm planning on hitting a bunch of shows that day, you know, obviously some Molly would probably be a better option.
yeah.
Kind of keep you going
Keep
the
you
whole day
going,
because that
right?
shit drains so much
Oh
energy,
man,
bro. Like
yeah.
all the dancing and like
Oh
the
yeah.
fucking heat and the fucking
Oh yeah.
screaming and bro, it takes it out of you, man.
It's fucking crazy though. That music, everybody dancing. It's a bunch of hippies. It's
It's
crazy.
insane, bro.
I love it though. I mean, everybody's just having a
It's
fucking
same,
blast.
same. Oh yeah, dude. That's
Oh,
everybody's feeling the love, so they spread the love.
right.
And
Yeah.
like that's what it's all about, man.
that's imagine, but if the whole world like,
I
agreed with that
know.
message,
I
uh,
know. Isn't it weird?
it all comes down to plur, dude. It all comes down to plur. Peace, love, unity, respect. Plur.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, no. If everyone, well, yeah, honestly, listen, motherfuckers, if everyone smoked weed, life would be a whole lot better.
it
Ah.
Uh,
would. It really, really
I
would. It
can't.
really,
I
really
mean,
would.
I think everybody.
I'm
I feel like
saying, no one.
everybody's had that moment where they meet that person. They're just like, That motherfucker needs to smoke a goddamn
Yeah, I
bowl.
know what
Like-
you mean, bro. I know what you mean. It's like you need to chill the fuck out.
Yeah.
Even my roommate tonight was like, I'm stressed out. Hey, you got that bong? I'm like, yeah. He's like, let me hit that shit. I'm like, yeah, yeah. It's great.
I've actually been I went to a vape shop the other day and I was shooting shit with the lady behind the counter and she like owns the place, right? And I was just talking to her about, like it's that time of year for like our shop where business is kind of and so like money's been tight and so we're not really getting as much weed as we used to just because we can't afford it right now,
Right.
and she goes, yo, have you tried Delta 8 yet? I was like, I've taken a couple of puffs, but like I heard that shit doesn't really get you high.
Yeah.
She gives me a free Delta 8 pen and she was like, I can't sell these because they're all clogged. So just take it.
Oh
And I'm
yeah.
just like, oh, fuck. She's like, yeah, just suck the shit out of it and it'll unclog. Bam, you have Delta 8.
Oh
Oh, fuck.
man.
All right.
When that hits
Yeah,
the
this shit's
back of your
okay,
throat,
man.
bro. Holy shit.
That's what I
It's like a
hit.
watered down stoned.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not the same as real weed, but I mean, it's a
Oh.
close second.
See, I
I mean,
have.
yo, bro, you take a couple hits off of this thing and then you take just one bong rip and like
Oh,
you're good, man. You're
good to
you're
Yeah.
go.
cruising for a couple of
Oh,
hours.
yeah.
Yeah. That's why I'm excited for 420. I'm gonna get fucked up. I'm gonna have a fucking blast. I might even drink, you
Man,
know? I might even have a
I
drink.
hope I have weed on 420. I'm basically at that point right now.
Oh, you better get something
I mean,
quick.
I'll probably be making some more money by that time because business is gonna be picking
Yeah.
up soon. But
Yeah, get some cash, get that money. Gotta get the weed. Yeah, no, it's gonna be big. I'm excited. So we'll have you, we'll have Carson. Hopefully, uh, who else was coming on? Do you remember?
yeah, there was
Oh,
somebody
Fetus.
fetus.
Fetus right
You're
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
unmuted in VR chat again.
Oh
You
man,
unmuted yourself,
if
Colin.
fetus, fuck, sorry, force the
You're
habit
good.
again.
You're
Sorry,
good.
boys. Uh, fucking yeah, fucking
Fetus
fetus, man.
grinder.
That's my homie.
Yeah, that
That's
Oh,
my
dude.
homie. I
yeah. I
love
follow
that
him
man to
on
death.
Twitch.
Yeah, no, Fetus is
Oh,
gonna
yo,
come
hell
on.
yeah, dude. Hell yeah, good
That's
shit.
gonna be
Yeah,
awesome. I'm so
I
excited.
I met Fetus like close to right when he started VR chat. Like I met him like
Yeah,
2 weeks into
yeah,
VR chat.
that'll be good.
And yeah, man, if me and Fetus are in the same room, we'll probably end up on the
Oh, it's
subject
gonna
of
be.
music festivals
Oh,
again. I'm not
bro.
gonna lie.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
Because
Fuck
it's
yeah.
an experience and not a lot of people can do it, and I love that. You know, that's a thing. It's great. Music festivals are wild. Ugh, what?
Understatement, man. It's an understatement. But then again, it's just a place that I've truly found myself at home at.
Right.
It
Yes.
can't. Not everything is for everybody. So
Yeah. Um. Yeah. So we got about 10 minutes left of just sitting and chatting. Was there anything else that stood out to you in the show that we watched? A little Bong Appetit.
man, I'm not gonna say. Well, I'm not gonna lie. The main dish definitely for all three of the cooks probably looked best, man.
Oh yeah.
Uh, the surf and turf dishes that they did, that shit.
Yeah.
Well, I
Oh
mean, because
man.
at the same time, I've never had like a
That
true
shit
surf and
looked
turf
good.
dish, so
Yeah.
like I would have liked to try all three of those, even without the cannabis. Like,
Oh yeah. That would be fucking fire. Um, what about you, Jaden? Like anything else about the show?
I will continue to die on this hill if I have to, but this show needs to be seen by anyone who is against legalizing weed.
I
I
know.
encourage you, watch it from episode 1. There are far too many irrefutable benefits for
Oh
you to
yeah.
sit up there on your high horse and say, no, we should not legalize this. It is a bad idea to legalize this.
Yeah.
Please, please, please reconsider. I implore you. This shit will change the world.
Yeah. It'll be good. And like I said, we're getting there soon. Soon. Um, yeah, weed weed is like, and to see it infused with so many foods, that was such, it's art.
And that's just one
It's
aspect of
art.
life that it affects too. Like
Yeah,
it's just endless.
it's
It's
art.
all
It's
good,
so cool.
all good.
And they can do it high. Like that's the other thing. And these are master chefs. So they're doing this high as shit because it's all over them and there's oils and yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
Yeah.
the ring toss was
Oh, that
amazing.
was
And the
Oh
great.
yeah, I
Canadian dude
forgot it, dude.
straight
He pulled
cleared
the
the bong
whole
and then
fucking yeah.
started.
It was amazing.
And he
That's
still
good
won
shit.
that shit. And he
Yeah.
still won that shit.
Yes.
And then the champion of those 3 rounds, the little like early meal, then the dinner, and then the dessert. The winner of those 3 competitions got, what was it, like as many nugs as he could catch
Oh
or
yeah, it was like a
whatever.
cash
It
machine that
was
you'd
like a
find at like
cash
Dave and
Yeah,
machine.
Buster's,
dude.
Chuck
Yeah.
E. Cheese,
Oh
But
my god.
but
he'd
with
get,
nugs,
yeah,
dude.
with nugs. He had to catch as many as he could.
That shit was hilarious. And then they did like the post interview, and the man's just got little bits of weed all over him
Yeah,
and
Yeah.
like
shit. He's
lint,
just
but it's
covered in little
weed.
bits.
It was crazy. Uh, that's awesome. That show was wild. For me, man, that just it's good to see, and like I'm with Jaden. I wish more people would see this and see what we're capable of. It's really
Mm.
neat. It's really neat.
The beautiful reality we could be living if
I
we only
know.
legalize the shit.
I know. It's so dumb.
It'll be a better world, man. It'll be a better world.
No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah,
So
and it's crazy because like with how much they pushed like tobacco and stuff like that back in the day, you think they would have
Yeah.
tried and do that for
I
Yeah.
marijuana.
know.
Well, I
I
guess they
know.
had what was it, prohibition with
Yeah.
alcohol for a while there, but
But
still though, man, I
still,
mean,
it's so dumb.
I, it is
Alcohol's
so
way
dumb.
worse.
You guys heard about the
Mm-hmm.
the the tests where they like tested marijuana on monkeys, but and it killed the monkeys, and the only reason it killed the monkeys is because they gave them 100% smoke, no oxygen. They
Yeah, I
couldn't
know.
fucking breathe.
I know.
They
So dumb.
literally died from smoke inhalation.
Because they just, yeah, they fucked that up. And they were like, oh, yeah, smoke will kill people. What? Excuse me? No, it doesn't. It's
Yeah, I
Reefer
mean, you just inhaled
madness,
zero
reefer
reefer
oxygen.
madness.
madness. Yeah. No, and like I said, now it's coming to most people, and generations. There's that generational gap. We've talked about it. Within, I say, 5 years, shit's gonna change because people will understand. All right, this shit's stupid. Because, man, so much has changed in my lifetime alone with the world. It's weird.
Yeah. True.
It's like it feels like from 2020 to where we are now has just been one long shit year. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, man. Ever since the pandemic hit, really, life just kind of changed for everybody, you know?
You're not muted again.
Fuck,
Yeah, you're good. I'll keep
damn it.
reminding you. You're good.
But yes, like I was saying, no, like ever since the pandemic hit, that shit kind of changed for everybody, you know?
The
Yeah,
world changed whether we
Life just
realized it
became,
or
yeah,
not. It could
yeah.
never be the
110%.
same
Yeah.
world that we used to know.
That's so weird.
Yep.
It's changed everything. That's why I like to escape. I get, you know,
Mm-hmm. As someone who's spent almost 2,000 hours in VR chat, yes, I know what
yeah,
it's like to want to escape.
yes, I know. Isn't it wonderful that we have this
Well, I mean, it's
technology?
like,
Isn't it fucking
Yes.
yeah, it's
crazy?
like you get to go out without going out, and you
Isn't
get
it
to do it in the
fucking
Yes.
safety of your
crazy,
own
bro?
home, you know?
I can fucking DJ for a fucking festival in VR. What the fuck? Oh, it's crazy. Uh, and that was a good event too. You were there for that, weren't you? That festival?
I do believe so.
Yeah,
I do
that
believe
was
so. Yeah.
crazy, bro. Oh my God. I just I've met so many cool people from that festival. It was great.
Yo, hell yeah, dude. Man, I'm not gonna lie. I've been to so many events and festivals over the years, dude.
Yeah. It was the Mend Your Mind. That was crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
It blew my mind, is what it did. Holy
Mend Your
shit.
Mind. Yeah, yeah. Mend Your Mind. There we go. Yeah, I
Yeah.
was definitely there for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was crazy. So, yeah, that was fun. Uh, good times, bro. It's crazy. That's already gone. Now we're into the new year, and it's like, what the fuck? Time is flying, bro.
And it
Dude,
is.
I swear, man. I
Uh,
swear. I feel like the older you get, time just goes by faster.
yeah. Pink Floyd has a song about that. Yep. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our hour. So thank you, Colin, for being on. This has been great. This has
Yeah,
been
dude, it's been a
Yeah, I
pleasure
really
having
this
you,
was
appreciate it.
man.
wild.
Sorry for the misunderstanding and shit and like
Oh, you're good. You're good. No. Yeah, I was like, what time is it? And then I'm like, oh shit, we gotta get everybody on. And then I'm like, Colin, come
yeah,
on, let's
I woke up like what was it? Like 20 after and I just have a message from you. Yo, you good?
go.
I'm like,
Yeah,
am I good?
yeah, because we were gonna watch Bong Appetit, and I was like, oh, I hope he's here.
I'm probably gonna watch another episode after this.
Oh yeah, it's great. It's great. Yeah. Uh, anyway, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Jaden, thanks for being here. Hopefully you has had
Yeah,
fun. I had a blast. I am so high right
I
now.
did
It's
too.
great.
Yeah, thanks for having me as always.
Yeah. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. We'll see you next week. Have a good one. Bye bye.
Bye.